Hello, my name is Shelley and welcome back for another episode of Ep43 as Finland, and I believe this will be the last episode of this series because we've got less than 2 years to go before we hit the end date. So we're doing all things considered pretty good. Economy did get hurt a little bit by us switching to, well, mostly the automotive interest switching to the assembly lines, which of course freed up a decent bit of workforce, but also added some extra expenses in there. There's things like the power plants, for example. There's 10 being built right now, so I'm sure that it's going to be improving slowly. But yeah, the standard of living is still pretty decent. It has dropped below 25 right now. We're actually number 2, so I'm guessing, yeah, Scandinavia's overtaking us again. Well, of course they have. Ooh, obligation from Greece. Ah, that's handy. But yeah, we did also, last episode, we helped Greece get a bit of land. Well, there was a revolt against Egypt, so we joined the, or helped the revolt to then join Greece, which increased the size of our faction slightly. We're still number 10, so we're not exactly very high on the list. We're still a few ways away from getting another of these principles on mandates, but that's alright. Won't worry about that in this particular playthrough. Our next playthrough, we might want to get the power block a little bit stronger. I've got some plans already, but I won't spoil them yet. I mean, if everything goes right, the next series should be starting tomorrow anyway, so should be alright. But it will be more Victoria nonetheless. Alright, we're losing a bit of literature in here. I suppose there's a lot of migration happening in again. We're already at 29.2 million, so hitting the 30 million is very likely. Especially the mass immigration is happening right now. Oh, Russia's fighting a war. Who are they fighting? Oh, they're part of the Scandinavia war. Which side are they on? They're on the... Oh, they're on the Dutch side. Who's on the... Oh, there's India and Spain as well on the Scandinavian side. Okay. There could be... Is that Spanish landing in here? It is a Spanish landing in... Okay. So they might get... if they can conquer the state over there, then Russia's going to be out of the war. Oh dear, that's going to be a rough one for them. But of course, that's not really any of our business. Although, I wonder... Would that potentially reduce their influence down here for us to perhaps then invite... Well, no, we still don't have the leverage over New Granada. Do we have an embassy in there? We do. We guarantee independence, I guess, or get an alliance. Sure, they would take it in alliance. And that might actually be the thing that gives us the leverage needed. Oh yeah, there we go. That's not going to be enough to get us the... or get them into our faction, but at least we've got some help there. Social security is now level 4. Good. So that's improving the situations even further. And the GDP is still below 250 million. I don't think it's going to be going much above that, but we are still building a whole lot of automotive industries. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to become the leading producer necessarily. We're still number 3. Oh, Scandinavia's 30,000. Wow. Okay, never mind. I don't think I'll be able to catch up with them. Especially since I don't have the mass production available. If we had the mass production, we'd be a lot closer. Especially with all the increase in size that we're doing in here for this industry. We're still going to get another 93 levels. And not all of that is actually being built by us. All the financial districts in here too. Oh, wow, yeah, there's 88 levels already in there. That's a whole lot of dividends that they're getting. That's for sure. There we go. So the automotive industries at least are coming along quite nicely. There's still quite a few being built. Actually, how long is it going to take for the last... Okay, that's 46 weeks. I guess we got that time still. That will still be done before the end of the game. There's, oh, Corsica's having another revolt. Huh. Fair enough. Well, the Indians are trying to land into Netherlands, but they're not having a whole lot of luck there. It looks like the landing in Ingria has been going quite nicely. I don't know if there's a combat in there. Oh, no. Yep, they've occupied that entire thing. Which means Russia's probably going to be kicked out of that war soon enough. And that just leaves the Dutch to fight against India and Scandinavia and Spain. So that's going to be tricky. Was Algeria? Oh. The part of the Spanish League. Ah. Okay. I should probably have a look at the war a little bit. So what's actually been potentially transferred? So transfer oil, Mascara, Alger. Enforce investor rights on some nations. Oh, is there non-negotiation party? Oh, right, yeah, there's a Alger, Mascara, Oyo, Baltic governance. Oh, right, of course, there's the Russian stuff. Then there's the Dutch East Indies. Jakarta, so there are Dutch East Indies things in here. Okay, that's mostly it. So not actually taking things like Tudis. They're just taking a whole lot of the subjects. Oh, if Russia gets kicked out, Scandinavia's going to get Baltic governance as a vassal. Oh. Alright then. Oh, well, there we go. Now we got over 260, or 256 million. So we are on the new record for this playthrough. And with the increase in automotive industries, it comes in waves admittedly, but there's going to be a whole lot of increase in there. So I suspect overall we'll still get pretty good numbers. Actually, oh wow, yeah, we're making... Investment port is increasing. We're still doing a whole lot of construction work. Is it still complaining? Yeah, it's complaining about the lack of construction. Okay, I do have a lot of power in here. I've got some. Okay, over here it might be easier. And switch to the Arkwell building. Should be alright. Oh, 1769 construction speed. Well, that's pretty decent. Ooh, foreign policy lobby. Oh, New Grenadian Finnish Fellowship. Well, that's actually pretty good. Right, that's in their side though. But that might give us the leverage needed. Ah, it's not going to be enough. We're getting more and more in there, mind you, but it's not going to be enough. And we have already surpassed 30 million population. Excellent. Oh, and that is a... Oh, yeah, I think the Spanish are actually doing pretty good over here. I mean, considering that they've already occupied St. Petersburg and all that. Now going into Baltic governance, among other things. So, yeah, I think they're doing pretty good. Well, I suppose Russia losing us... Well, I wouldn't say early on, but they lost our industrial input in there. They've kind of stagnated after that. I mean, actually, I think... well, they do actually have a much larger GDP than we do. They all do also have a lot higher population. So GDP per capita is much better on our side. They got less than £4 and we got to 8.5. Who's actually the leading one? So there's... Oh, Finnish Congo, Scandinavia. Huh. Okay, well, Finnish Congo is fine. That's our colony. And Scandinavia, the difference isn't huge. So I think it's going to be alright. There's so many... No, why are we still building more automotive industries in Scandinavia? Apparently it's Zealand, so... I think we own quite a bit of this. Yeah, there's 18 levels at least, and so 20 levels at least in here is owned by us. So it's like basically we're fighting against ourselves in here by trying to beat the, or trying to become at least, I guess if we can become the number 2 in producer of automobiles, hopefully. And the difference between us and Britain is still 40 or 4,000 per week, so it might not happen. Let's be honest. We're trying, but yeah, it's just, I have a feeling that a good chunk of, well, like several thousand of that Scandinavian production is actually probably owned by us. Bit of a problem. Oh, the man of wars. Oh, right. So who's actually using the man of wars? A naval base in... Oh, Congo is using it. Okay. Perhaps I should go ahead and give them a bit of a hand in tech. Well, offer knowledge sharing. They'll be happy. They'll get their tech slightly faster. Now, I have a feeling that Russia might not be long in this war anymore. Yeah, they'd be willing to take away peace already, but their war support is minus 50. Oh, wait, no, it's 49 still, but it's going down, well, a few points a week. Dutch war support isn't huge either. Oh, Turkish mass immigration. Oh, okay, into our capital and that. Well, I suppose we do need a bit more workforce in here. Yeah, the automotive industry, that is, it's not really going to be all that profitable anymore. But we're still going to keep on increasing this. I mean, we do produce already, what, 11, almost 12,000 total? Which was still only number 3. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to overtake Scandinavia because they're just getting... Everyone's investing in their... Well, it's basically just... Mostly... Our private sector is investing drastically in there. Not initially the only thing, but yeah, there's... automotive industry, there's so much in there. I think that is... Wait, 31? Oh no, don't tell me that we're building another 30 automotive industries in here. Well, we do own already well over 30 in here. I mean, we do get a lot of dividends out of it, so it's not all bad. And they do... Oh, yeah, they got the mass production, so of course they are overproducing, or outproducing us. Now, we are going to be researching... Oh, right, it's the oil turbine, right. Now, we might be able to get the macroeconomics before the end of the game. We get a little bit lucky. And compression ignition is going to be then the next one that we'll try to get if we have the chance. I know that we will run out of time before we can complete that. But yeah, so we weren't missing a whole lot of text. But the problem was, early game, we did not have the populations really put into universities. Like, we couldn't really afford building enough universities to get to the innovation max. But I reckon the next playthrough we might be able to get that one. Because, without spoiling too much, we'll start with a fairly good tech levels in it. I suspect that we could probably get all the techs done then. Plus, we shouldn't have a huge problem with population either. Oh, it's nearly 32 million population already. That's been going up quite quickly. We are number 15. Let's actually have a look at the ledger briefly. So in terms of GDP, we have overtaken France, actually. Oh, wow. And, well, we've still got quite a distance to Canada. We've got a decent standard of living. And population-wise, we are fairly high on the list. We've overtaken Italy, actually. And, well, we're slowly increasing. Well, it's not even that slowly, but we're definitely increasing. We might even get pretty close to Ottomans by the end. I doubt we'll go beyond that. But consider that we haven't conquered a whole lot of land zone like that. The pop growth that we've had is quite significant. Oh, yeah, Liberia is having a bit of... Oh, so Portugal is in a war again. Well, there's the oil turbine. Or the power plants. Actually, I wonder... Should we switch to the oil-fired power plants in here? Maybe. It might be rather expensive. But let's see, that's going to be a whole lot more electricity. It's also going to require a whole lot more oil. But I suppose the coal imports are then going down drastically. So, oh, Fireside Chat. We'll get more authority, I suppose. Not that we're trying to pass any laws, nor do we have enough to actually do any of the decrees. Hey, compression, ignition, and spreading. So how many months do we have? It's, 8 to 12 months, so we will probably get the macroeconomics. I do actually wonder on the companies, do we have availability for something about the automotive industry? Yeah, finished motor. Well, formation speed would be increased. That would also increase the throughput bonus quite a bit. That would be an option. That would be a decent option, actually. There's also, of course, the metalworks. There's the electric company. Double and throughput. Ooh, that'd be kind of handy. I think we'll still probably go with the automotive, but just looking at the options, there's a United Construction Conglomerate. So that's the construction sector building throughput, and yeah, it can have quite a few things in there. Imperial Ethiopian Railway Company. What? Okay. Premium Shipyards. And Horton Company. Ah, right, so we could actually have that ourselves as well. But yeah, it's just the logging camps, ports, and rubber plantations. Chemical Corporation. Home good producers. Plantations, fishery. Premium Silk and Dyes. Grain Society. A Norwegian company that has... oh, right, with the charters. Now, unfortunately, we can't get charters for more than just the trade things because we don't have the DLC. Premium Armament. Yeah, no, I think the automotive industry is probably going to be the best bet. Increase the throughput on our factory slightly. There's already 270 million GDP, so at least we are still increasing. We had a bit of a dip there, but it should be recovering fairly quickly. Already a mass immigration to West Karelia. So even more possible. It's already 32.5 million. Man, that has actually been massive. We were at 30 million like at the start of the episode, weren't we? Mechanization farming. Ooh, we'll get even more throughput for the crops. And then oil is starting to be in pretty high demand. There is still plenty of oil available in the market. So that shouldn't be too bad. I think we'll be just importing more and more of it. In fact, what we can probably... Let's have a look on the trade. So coal is still pretty high import. I suppose what we could do is we could supplement the oil imports as well. Or no tariffs on import at least. Maybe even low subventions. Alright, I can't change that yet. But yeah, that's a bit less income, but also should make the imports a lot cheaper so we can import much more. We can then reduce the cost of oil quite a bit. Maybe start switching more to power plants for it as well. In places where that is needed. Most likely it's not going to be the end of the world though. Although I do wonder. Yeah, it's not the worst, but it could be better in certain places like Oulu and Kola Peninsula. Let's get the oil power plant in here already. There we go, there's a bit more production then. Those are still in pretty high demand, but I suppose there's just lacking workers in there really. In Oulu, how's the power plants in there? We've got 8 levels. I guess we could go for the oil-fired power plants. Again, just reducing the coal dependence a bit further. And also, well, so we are increasing the oil dependence quite a bit then, but, you know, I think there's still plenty in the world market. We just need to start importing more. That's about it. And per unit of import, I guess, we'll still be getting more power from it and, you know, overall efficiency, so I think it's going to be alright. A bit of steel mills being built as... Oh, Art Academies in Honduras. Oh, I forgot about that. Honduras. How's our relations in there? Don't suppose we can invite you to the faction. No, not even nearly. Yes, the Americans got quite a... Oh, actually, yeah, it's the Americans that have the influence over them. Doesn't surprise me necessarily, but... Oh, and yeah, Baltic governance did switch. Oh. Right, they got the Black Cross over there, okay. Does that make sense? So Russia is now even weaker. Well, looks like Walachia's got a bit of revolt over there. Right then. Oh, Tunisian uprising against the Dutch, I believe. That war already ongoing? No, it hasn't started yet. The Russians are supporting the Dutch, though. I wonder if there's anyone else that will join in there. Oh, and Greece, which throws on the Declaration of Tripoli. That's alright, though. Oh, we need more bureaucracy. Oh, no. Oh, good as mass immigration to cooperate. Alright, then. Even more population. We're already 33.5 million. So we've been got like 10% increase in this, like a bit more than a year. Or something along those lines, anyway. No, actually, where's the food corporation? This one. I mean, it's not too bad. We could actually just go ahead and disband that. Ooh, that's 50 million. Never mind. No. You can stay. That would be a wee bit too expensive. They got a lot of stuff in there, admittedly. We will still be able to get the macroeconomics, I think. We've got 5 to 8 months, and it's April, so yeah, it's going to be done like maybe November. Then we can get the company for the automotives and see how far we can get the production. I'm guessing on the engine... Oh, no, we're on number 2. Oh, Germany's producing more than we are. Oh. Alright then. They probably have a whole lot of automation as well. I'm gonna guess that the automotives are still... Or automobiles are still pretty high demand. Actually, no, we've got plenty of surplus. Oh, Britain's improving relations. Alright then. So, we're still number 3 producer, but I suppose since the the world markets aren't looking that great anymore. Yeah, there's already a bit of surplus in there. It's not going to get much better either, to be fair. I suppose that does mean, if we haven't done that already, we should probably go and switch the urban centres all to use the motor, or probably motor carriages. I know they might not be profitable immediately, but it will be. Ooh. Right then. Brazil's going to give us trade privileges in exchange for 500 steel a week. Sure. Oh, we did a lot of bureaucracy right now. Right, let's go out and get a few government administration buildings in our capital. And we'll prioritize these. Because they're going to be done fairly quickly anyway. So that's going to give us the bureaucracy needed to actually complete the institution. Just need 12 more days for that. So darn near. Of course, the population's been increasing so much that that's going to be... Well, that's been causing the dearth of bureaucracy right now. And come on. They should be done right about now. Oh, Scandinavia's improving relations. Okay. There we go. So those are now done. That should increase... Oh yeah, they've got bureaucracy immediately fixed. And then that should be done in just about a week. The social security tutor, I don't think I need to focus over there. We're stockpiling gold. I mean, yeah, I suppose we are. But like, I don't know what to do at this point. We're spending as much as we can, really. Well, not nearly as much. Hey, but there we go. Social security level 5, but that's still not enough. And the literate rate is still going down, but I suppose it's just more and more people that are less literate, percentage-wise anyway, moving in, so that's what's dragging it down, unfortunately. Now, we're going to wait going through the society stuff, like the different cultures and all that, until after we reach, or once we reach the end of the game, then we'll have a look at those. So we'll keep it as a surprise. That's kind of, there's a reason why I haven't checked at those numbers in a while. But we do also know that the population is definitely been increasing drastically. But I reckon the Finns might not be even the larger population at this point. Well, it might be the plurality, so they might be the biggest of the bunch, but a little bit, but I don't think the difference is necessarily going to be that massive. Just some of the different nationalities have been moving in. But yeah, illicit rate is just plummeting right now, which means that the research is actually going to go slower. For later 13 to 19 weeks. I think we'll still be fine though. I mean, the tech spread is at least overall pretty decent. Oh, right. Confederates withdraw from the one of the contracts that we had them, or with them. Do we actually draft a treaty? I want to get some oil from you. No, you're not willing to give me oil. Never mind. Oh. The USA is fighting a war against... Oh, they're helping Japan, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay, then. Well, that's probably going to be a little bit tricky there. Oh, what's this then? So we attempt communist revolt against Oyo. Oh. Who are you? Oh, you're there. Who's in that? Ah, the Dutch. No, I'm not going to go fight for the Dutch. Too risky. We only got a small army. We're mostly peaceful in this run. The next one, though, we are going to be a bit more aggressive. There we go. There's the automotive industry's been built again. Should be done soon. Well, some more should be done soon enough. Now, I do actually wonder, how we're looking on the car production now. Are we overtaking Britain yet? There's still around 2,200 needed to actually overtake them. I guess there's a shortage of tanks as well. Oh yeah, we're getting another level over here soon enough. There's also a lot of electric engines actually being built right now, which is a decent amount, but we just need 7 to 10 more weeks for the car industry. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get us at least a second place in terms of the automobile production. Probably not. We'll start declaring neutrality on some of these. Oh, USA's improving relations. Okay. We can declare neutrality over there. You do you. Then Siam is having a bit of oh, Siam is anarchist revolt. And yeah, I'm just going to declare neutrality there. Jambi's having another fight. Or another revolt as well. So what are we at? 268 million GDP. We will probably be able to get about the 270 at least. Which admittedly is a lot higher than I expected us to get in this playthrough. Like, I was hoping for like 50, maybe 100 at the top. But no, we got quite a bit further than that. I think we started at around 1 million or so. Was Norland having... Oh, you know, they've got 400,000 people there. Oh, Free Trade Party is formed. Oh. Well, I don't think we'll have... Yeah, we won't have the elections, actually. Oh, it's the Intelligentsia forming a new party, that's all. Labour Party has become quite powerful, though. Yeah, it's going to be basically early November when we get the macroeconomics. Let me just double check. So what else is it? Oh, we're on market access price impact. Okay, that's going to be kind of handy. And the number of companies, of course, is going to be pretty easy. I do actually wonder, is that a... It's probably a national modifier, isn't it? Let's see, what's the market access price impact? It's currently 90%. We'll get it to 95%, which is pretty decent already. It won't get much better than that. In fact, it probably won't get any better than that. We've got 63 million gold reserves. Because we're building so much of stuff. And the private sector is having to buy all of it for very high prices, I might add. So that's probably what's happening there. The investment pool is still at 20 million, though. But it was at 30 at some point. There's a bit of unrealized taxes as well. Where is that happening? Ooh, Corpio's having a bit of a problem. Open markets. Yeah, it's age of global markets. That's totally fine by me. Of course, we never did change the trade laws, did we? We're still at protectionism. I wouldn't have minded the free trade, but there hasn't been a whole lot of support for it. Right, so the tech should be done momentarily. There we are. So now we can form another company. And we will go ahead and form the automotive stuff. So Finnish Motor. Establish that. I'll get a few levels. I don't know how quickly they'll get the rest of them. I suspect they'll be making a pretty decent amount of money overall. Actually, can we have a look at the assets in here? So they got, yeah, not too bad. It might not be enough to actually make the production. Ooh, modern financial instruments. Wait, actually, what does that tech do? More minting, government dividend efficiency, loan interest rates. Okay. Because right now we're getting compression action, but that's not going to be completed before the end of the game, because we are about a month and a half away from the end date. Intended of decency. Sam has fallen to a revolt among the rule folk. The campaign materials of the Finnish party has immediately denounced the rule folk here, preventing a similar revolt. Yeah, Sam is far away. Nothing to worry about. Oh, there we go. So we did get... Oh, come on. So we did peak at 275 million GDP. I don't think we'll be hitting that again. Not necessarily. Why are we building this many shipyards? It's not in a nation either. It's in the Baltic governance. I mean, the good thing is that we can actually build stuff in there now, but yeah, it's not really helping us. I do actually want our leverage over Sweden. Or Scandinavia, rather. We don't have any. Well, I mean, we've got some, but we don't have enough. Sovereign still has the advantage. I don't suppose there would be... I mean, at this point, it's a moot point anyway, but getting an embassy in there probably could be possible. Not necessarily very likely. Let's see, pop block. And then if I take on the debt... 70... Oh, right, that might be a bit too much. 70 million debt. How did you end up with that much debt, Sweden? Or Scandinavia? I keep on calling it Sweden, but it's Scandinavia. Although it was Sweden that formed it, so I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Questionable practices. We're going to take a bit of hit in bureaucracy, that's fine. And we're entering the last 2-3 weeks? 2.5 weeks? Oh, there's another war against Russia again now that... Oh, the Confederates are invading in there, alright then. Engaging the people. Yeah, sure, we'll get more loyalists. So we've got 20 million loyalists already. That is rather significant. And there we are, we're about to hit the end date. We did down about 270 million in GDP. Let's have a look. So population, machinists make nearly a quarter of the population. Clerks make another 18%. Labourers still 18%. But we did reduce the amount of labourers quite a bit. The standard of living went up a decent chunk. We did start with it okay, like it was about 10 to begin with. And then, let's see, political strength. So the population, Finnish made over 10 million. There's Turkish, that made another 4 million. Bihari, another 4 million. Oh, the Swedes, okay. There's Greeks that made quite a bit as well, actually. 1.8 million. Let's have a look. How many Swedes did we actually have then? Oh, there's the Swedes. 1.1 million. And Tatars, yeah, there's quite a selection of nationalities in here. Then, of course, political strength was mostly Finnish, and I guess Bihar. So some of the other groups did have, of course, some... Oh, that's interesting. So Sunnis actually make a third of the population, then Hindus make about a quarter, then only comes Protestants about 1/5 of the population, then Orthodox make another 15%. Then after that, there's a collection of other religions as well. But the Protestants still held the highest political strength, at least. But yeah, I'd say we did alright overall. We get a decent bit of prestige around here when we started modernizing the army a little bit, and of course increasing the GDP quite drastically. And then population went up quite a bit. Then there was a drop when we created the Finnish Congo, and then it started going up rather drastically. Yeah, I'd say overall we did pretty good. But yeah, so that is the end of this campaign, of course. And let's actually quickly continue as the observer briefly, so we can have a look at some of the stuff. But overall, like, we did... Actually, how far did we get the automobile production? We're still number 2. Oh, we're within 200 for Britain's production, though. Oh, man, we got so close in there. But yeah, I'd say we did alright. It was a fairly peaceful campaign, but the next campaign is going to be somewhere slightly different. And it's going to be a bit more war-focused, probably. It's probably going to be having some similarities, admittedly, but we shall see. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this campaign, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.